Listen, life is not like a box of chocolate. I done said this shit before. You know what you gonna get if you do certain shit. Fuck that motherfucker. Fuck Forrest Gump. He was on some bullshit. Fuck all the fairy tales that these motherfuckers be telling these bitches. Because at the end of the day, this life ain't no fucking fairy tale. This is real life. What you watch on TV ain't your life. That's whoever's life and whatever fantasy they fucking have. You gotta make up your own shit. But it's hard trying to live your life and somebody else is trying to live theirs. And at the same time trying to be a part of your life. See, I ain't never want to drag multiple people down into this situation I'm in. So that's why whenever I put myself in a situation, I try to see the best way through it. Because sometimes you be in situations you can't get out of. And one of those situations is having a child. Now, when you have a child, it's not so much as a situation, but an obligation. Now you have an obligation. Now, what always hurted me was the fact that I had people looking to me as if I was supposed to be this top-notch individual. They don't realize that in order for someone to be a top-notch individual in a situation where they both share obligations, they both have to be top-notch. Because if the other one ain't top-notch, but you top-notch, the other one is going to drag you down, if not all the way to where they at, halfway. My baby mother be getting mad at me because they got to split up this child support. Failing to realize that the child support gets paid. Nevertheless, they fail to realize that you're not just taking from me, you taking from my other child. So if you knew what type of situation I was in before you got in a situation with me, whether I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, how many children I had, you knew that you were sharing obligations with somebody who already had obligations prior to the obligation you got with them. It's hard to bum this shit down because it's like rocket scientists to people who don't think. It's elementary to people like me. It's not even elementary. It's fucking nature. It's second nature. Like it's like breathing. This is automatic to me. I already know what's going to happen. I already know what I put myself into. I already know that I got to step my shit up. But that same situation and that same obligation is theirs too. But they not doing no stepping up. They expect me to do all the fucking stepping. I'm on the fucking top step and they like, you gotta go higher. Bitch, where are you? Like where the fuck are you at on this fucking staircase? First floor. Because first floor motherfuckers ain't got no fucking goals. First floor motherfuckers, they not trying to reach the top. They comfortable where they at. And this is the problem that we all face. It's always somebody who think you bringing them down while you're helping them. What would be worse is if I wasn't there at all. But I'm there as much as I can be. Now I'm doing the best I can, and motherfuckers is thinking I could do more, but they can't do more for what the little bit of obligations they have. And we're sharing obligations. That's honorary. That's why I sit up here and they get mad at me for calling them like retarded and shit like that. How could I look at you as a person who's not retarded, who's somebody who has a brain, who's thinking, when this is not crossing their fucking mind at all? Like, I should be getting praises, but I get downgraded. Like, oh, this motherfucker ain't shit. He can't do this. He can't do that. Because I fucking can't. Can you? Can you put yourself in my shoes and do what you saying you need for me to do? Because you ain't doing it now. How the fuck you gonna tell me to do something you can't do right now? That's crazy. Oh, because I got custody, woo woo. Man, I know so many different females out here that is not bothered about one or two obligations. Now, 3 or more, that's a motherfucker. But when you got help and you still bitching, maybe you should look in the mirror and tell that motherfucker that you're looking at, you need to step your shit up. And then step your shit up and see how much easier your life will be. You can't expect the motherfucker to make your life better when it's your life. Motherfucker, you gotta do that shit. Like, it's real simple. But some people ain't simple. Some people are complicated. The worst person to ever run into is somebody who is complicated and stupid at the same fucking time. Because helping them is beyond your fucking means. Like, because you're not complicated, but they are. You find things simple to solve. They don't find shit simple to solve. Like, hey man, 4 plus 4 equals 8. Nah, but what if it ain't 4? But it is. But it is 4 plus 4 equals 8. But nah, what if it's not 4 plus 4? What if it's 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2? Bitch, it's still 8. Figure it the fuck out. No matter how you put the problem is, it can be solved. And it can be solved with effort. All you have to do is figure out the solution to the problem and solve it. It's that simple. No, it's not that easy. No, because you don't want it to be that easy. You want 5 and 2 plus 1 when it's simply 4 plus 4. It's just simple. Real simple shit. And even if it's 5 plus 2 plus 1, it's still fucking simple. Just solve the problem. Nah, it's not that easy because you don't want to solve it. You want to have problems. You know motherfuckers want to have problems when they go looking for them and then blame it on you. Like, who put this 4 here? I ain't tell you nothing about the 4. Like, what the fuck? Like, I ain't even tell you about the 4. Like, I don't go running and telling my baby mothers all my fucking problems and shit like that. I tell them what I be going through every now and then, but I still do my best to handle that shit on my own. I don't ask them for help. They're like, oh, how am I do this with nobody helping me? I don't know, take a lesson from me. Stop bitching about the shit and deal with the shit. That's what I do. And every time motherfuckers see me on Facebook, they think I'm bitching about my situation. No. I'm mad because these motherfuckers always bitching. Always telling me about these problems that could be easily solved. I got a smoking problem. How do I solve that? Stop smoking. It's not that simple. It's not that simple because you don't want to fucking stop smoking. It's that simple.